If you're considering buying or selling a home in this Reno real estate market, here are some things you need to know. Hey everyone, this is David Tully, and on this channel I give you local real estate market insights and I show you what it's like to live and play in the area. And in this video, I'm going to be giving you an update on the Reno and Sparks real estate market. I'm going to give you some information on the inventory, interest rates, and what's happening in this market. And make sure you stick around to the very end because I'm going to give you some tips on some affordable neighborhoods under $500,000 in Reno and Sparks. And if you enjoy this type of content, please make sure to like and subscribe. And if you're thinking about moving or relocating to Reno or Sparks, or maybe you currently live in Reno or Sparks and you need help buying or selling a home, just reach out. I'd be happy to help. The first thing we need to talk about is inventory. And I'm sure you hear about this again and again, but this is one of the biggest issues we're having in the housing market, not just in Reno, with many cities across the US. We currently have about 2 months or less of inventory in the Reno and Sparks market, which is very, very low. And like I said, a lot of cities across the US are really struggling for inventory and homes to sell, but I do believe we have less inventory than many other states and cities. Just to put it into perspective, our local real estate office in Las Vegas with eXp Realty recently posted within the last couple of days that the Las Vegas market is sitting at about 6.8 to 7 months of inventory. And they say a normal healthy market has about 6 months of inventory. So they are much more stable and a much more normal healthy market in the Las Vegas area. With us being at 2 or under, it makes it very difficult to find a home as a buyer. If you're a seller in this market, it is obviously much better because we are strapped for inventory. To give you an idea, we currently have about 470 single family homes available in the Reno market and about 110 to 120 condos and townhouses in Reno. They currently have about 180 to 190 single family homes in Sparks and about 20 to 25 condos and townhouses, which is pretty limited. One of the huge benefits to Sparks, although they have less resale homes, condos, and townhouses, is that Sparks Nevada has a ton of new home builders in the $450 all the way up to $700,000-$800,000 price point. But like I said, there's very limited options for brand new homes in the Reno or even Verdi area. Inventory is going to continue to be one of the biggest issues we have in this housing market going forward. So you're probably wondering what interest rates are currently at, and they're at about 6.5 to 6.9%. And this obviously depends on whether you're getting an FHA, conventional, or a VA loan. The FHA and the VA loan are going to be closer to the 6.5%, and if you're getting a conventional loan, it's going to be closer to the 6.9 to 7% range. I'm not quoting you rates, I'm just giving you a general idea. If you want to know your current interest rate, it's going to depend on your credit score and many other factors. You're going to want to talk to a local lender to help you out. But you're probably wondering who are buying homes with these really high interest rates. But you'd be surprised because even though we had very limited activity in the last 6 months of 2022, we are having a good amount of activity in 2023, even starting in about the middle or end of January, and we've seen a good amount of activity throughout the year. Like I said, at the early parts of 2022, we had about 1 to 2 weeks of inventory. And at our highest point last year, I think we got up to about 3 to 4 months of inventory, and we're back down to anywhere from 1.5 to 2 months of inventory. So as you can see, people are still buying homes. And truthfully, I think the only thing holding us back from an even crazier real estate market at the moment is mortgage interest rates. If interest rates pull back 1% or even into the 5% range, I think we're going to see a huge surge of buyers enter the market, from primary residence owners to investors. So if you're thinking about buying a home, I still think it's a great idea to buy a home this year if you're thinking about it, because I think over the next couple or few years, it's going to be even harder because inventory is going to be limited for quite some time. And this is because a lot of people are becoming accidental landlords, because I myself have an interest rate on my primary residence under 3%. So I don't want to sell it, and it doesn't make sense for me to purchase another home. But if you're looking to get into your first home, I still think it's a great idea. Although I don't think we're going to see rates in the 3 to 4% range again, I do believe you can buy a home and get a decent deal at this current time, and then you can refinance down the road. Like I said, I don't see 3 to 4% interest rates coming back, but I do see rates in the 5% range again. You can get a good deal with some seller credits at 6.6 or 6.75% and then refinance in a year or two at 5.5%, hopefully. I think you're going to be better off. So I recently had somebody tell me that the Reno and Sparks real estate market is trash and that prices are going down, but he didn't have any statistics or information to back it up. Don't always believe what people tell you and what the media says. We're currently seeing a good amount of multiple offers in this market in 2023. To give you an idea, the last 6 months of 2022, I didn't really see any multiple offers. It was pretty slow and pretty dead the last 5 to 6 months of 2022. But starting in about January or February of 2023, people started to realize that prices may have dipped a little, but they weren't going to be dipping to like the 2008 levels, what some people were hoping for. So people started to re-enter the market, realizing that real estate was a safe overall investment over a long period of time, and a lot safer than stocks in the last year or so, because as you can see, the stock market hasn't been doing that well. So people realized that they would start buying homes once again. And I'm not saying we were seeing multiple offers like we did in 2020, 2021, or even the early parts of 2022, where we were getting $20, $30, $40, $50,000 and even upwards of up to $100,000 and $200,000 over the asking price on a home, depending on the price point. And those $100,000 to $200,000 above asking were on homes that were probably in the $1 to $3 million range. We're currently seeing multiple offers quite a bit in this market, and I would say anywhere from 2 to 4 or 5 offers on a home, and people are bidding anywhere from full price to about $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 over the asking price. Like I said, not as crazy as $20,000 to $50,000 like in the earlier years where the market was much hotter with lower interest rates. But we are seeing a lot of activity in the market, and I do believe this is still a great time to buy if you're looking at it at a long term. If you're looking at it and selling it in 1 to 2 years, this might not be the best game plan for you. But if you're planning on living in the home for 5+ years or starting a family and being in it for even longer, I still think it is a safe investment because somebody always needs a place to live. Can't live in a stock. I understand with these higher interest rates, it makes it much harder to find an affordable home. So I wanted to give you some ideas on where you can find an affordable home under $500,000 in Reno and Sparks. The first area is Lemon Valley, where you can find a resale or a new home anywhere in the $500,000 to $550,000 range. There's also a really great new home community in Lemon Valley called Stonefield by Lennar. I highly recommend checking them out. They offer some really great 2-story homes. Another great affordable neighborhood in the North Valleys area is called Stead, which is just north of Lemon Valley. There's going to be a good amount of resale homes in the $400,000 to $500,000 range. And there's also going to be a great community by D.R. Horton called Mahogany, which builds some really great 2-story floor plans that have 3 and 4 bedroom homes. And they're also offering some really great interest rate incentives in about the 5.5 to 5.75 range. So I highly recommend checking out D.R. Horton if you're looking for a new home in the $430,000 to $470,000 range in the Stead area. Another really awesome and affordable area in the North Valleys is called Cold Springs. Cold Springs is located about 10 minutes north of the Stead exit, and they offer a good amount of resale homes and some new homes throughout the area. Homes range from about $400,000 to $600,000 depending on what you're looking for, and if you're looking for a single family home. You can find some smaller and cheaper manufactured homes throughout the area, and if you're looking for a brand new home, you're going to want to check out Lifestyle Homes. They build 1 and 2-story options, and they're currently building brand new townhouses in the area under $400,000. This is really exciting to be able to find some homes in the Reno and Sparks area again under $400,000. So if you're looking for something really affordable, I recommend checking out Cold Springs. The last area I have for you is located in the Spanish Springs neighborhood of Sparks, Nevada. And there are 2 communities. One is called the Links by D.R. Horton, and the other is the Willows by D.R. Horton. And they offer some really great 2-story townhouses and 2-story single family homes. If you're looking for a 2-story townhouse under $450,000, you're going to want to check out the Links. And if you're looking for a single family home that is detached, they have 3 great 2-story floor plans that range from about 3 to 4 bedrooms and about 1,500 to 1,800 square feet. And that ranges from about $465,000 to about $495,000, which is really reasonable if you're trying to find something under $500,000. And since this is another great D.R. Horton community, they're They're offering some really great interest rate incentives that are about 1% lower than the current market rate. So I highly recommend you reach out to D.R. Horton or to me if you want to check out this community. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video on the Reno and Sparks real estate market update. And hopefully you found some value in these affordable neighborhoods. And if you enjoy this type of content, please make sure to like and subscribe. And if you're thinking about moving or relocating to Reno or Sparks, or maybe you live in Reno or Sparks and you need to buy or sell a home, you need some help, just reach out. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.